Forkalinis, you're in the way. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Forkalinis, Forkalinis. Forkalinis, Forkalinis. What doing? Meow. 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 Well then. Forkalinis. Forkalinis. No. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We're just thinking. We thinking ahead right here. March. May 1st. Okay. So now we're doing the month of April. For June 1st. Oh my gosh, it's already June 1st. What the pickle? Okay. So all of April. All of April. So yeah, there's nobody who's taking it. What? Are you having a problem? Oh, now you skipped to 2? All right. Or, oh my gosh, it's doing the same thing. It's doing the same thing again. Can't with you. Okay. 4, 13, 17, 50. Oh, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh my gosh, it's glitching out. Now it went backwards. 23. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again. Stop it. Okay, 23. Okay, that's the end of it. That's pretty good, right? 23 is pretty good. Okay. I'm counting how many hours I worked. But my computer's glitching. Hello. You guys want to know why? Because it's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel bad. Okay, let's see. I got 25. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. We can do the last 2 weeks. What would be the last 2 weeks, y'all? The 27th or 28th, the 29th. Any of that week will work. Hello, Sprout. How are you, my dear? Such a good day, Ashley. How was yours? Quite delightful. I worked with the kiddos today. I really quite enjoy kindergartners. They're hilarious, and they always want to hold your hand. Oh, there is a lot of. I do not want to work at the. I can't do that one anyways. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to go to middle school again. Middle school teachers are not very nice. I mean, I didn't mean to say teachers. I meant to say students. My bad. Erase. Middle school students aren't very nice. They're not very forgiving. Okay, here we go. We got one. We got a taker. We got a freaking taker here. But do I really want to take it? Because what if classes at Edison or at Westview open up? And I much prefer working at Westview. I like it there. I know people. Not I know people, but you know what I mean? Like, I have friends. What? What the difference light does, eh? Look at that. We're going to go all the way around. Look at that. Oh, let's back up. Oh, no, I'm not spinning correctly now. Whoa, that was like a roller coaster ride. I'm going to stop now. Okay, I'm going to walk downstairs. You might lose contact. I made Jack popcorn. I bet you the laundry's ready. Hold on. Don't fall. Zinga! That was really brave. Hello. Sometimes the washing machine doesn't spin everything correctly, and so I have to respin it. Like I needed to tell you that, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Are you guys excited about the end of the world? Don't forget to change your lint trap, okay? Lint is bad, okay? Hold on, Finotto. Hello, hard to. Ooh. I agree with you completely. I'm glad we see eye to eye, sir. Super glad. Boom, boom, boom. Name that tune. I bet you can't. I bet you can't if you can do it. Glorious. So what's new? What's going on? How's it hanging out there? Hear the birds. Can you guys hear the birds? Chanaki, what's up? Blessings upon blessings, brother or sister. Hello, beautiful name that I cannot say, but you are a beautiful being. I feel so good. I just made yummy, delicious shrimp tacos. They were delicious. Japan. That's a Japanese flag, correct? Oh, Chanaki, I know, I worked 3 days in a row, and I don't usually do that, but it was cool. It's with the kiddos. I like kiddos. I'm not going to lie, I am tired, though. Can you tell? I look tired. Oh, South Korea. Thank you, Chanaki. Thank you. I should know these things, but I don't. I hardly know anything worldly. It's because I don't believe in boundaries. Not like that. Why should our earth be boundaried? Who said it was yours and not mine, or theirs and not theirs? What? Who's making up the rules here? Thanks, Shanaki. Fist bump. So, did you know? This is a fun little tidbit. The kids and husband are very well. Thank you very much. Penn State released a, what's it called? Not investigation, but like a scientific discovery, right? Where, you know, the cerebrospinal fluid, right? It's in your spine. It runs from your coccyx all the way up, probably right into the stem of your brain. We are like I swear we're like bioengineered frequency, like things like, what is this that I got on me? Like, what is a body? Have you ever thought about your Stop. Okay, we're going to move on. Anyways, Penn State said that when you do certain tummy exercises, right? Like crunching it, right? Or even if you're moving your body, right? That cerebral spinal fluid gets pumped up into your brain and it like flushes through your brain like and so it's like literally giving your brain a bath. So if you do not exercise at all, you are killing your brain because it wants to have that cleansing. I learned that today. But the funny thing is, I already knew that because I've been doing this really interesting breathing where when you tap in the correct way, it has to be just the right way. And sometimes you have to like move your body and find where it's like stuck in the energy, you know, and then it'll just, and then right here you feel boom, boom, boom. And then it goes into your head and it's all warm and fuzzy feeling. There ain't nothing like it. I know, you guys. I know. It's not for everybody. But we're here. And we're learning. And we're growing. And we're learning. And we're growing. And we're learning. And we're growing. And learning. And growing. Let's read of Bernard of Tours. Okay? Yes, Chinaki, dopamine rush, and it is delicious. It made me go like, oh, yeah. Bernard of Tours, 1167, y'all. This is a long time ago. Was a humanist who taught at Tours, known as Bernardus Silvestris. He is uncertainly identified with Bernard, Chancellor of Charitas, circa 1156, and Bishop of Quimper from 1159 to 1167. Very little else is known of his life except that he taught the art of writing and wrote an Ars Versificatoria, which has not been found. He also wrote a moralizing allegorical commentary on part of Virgil's Aeneid, which displays learnings towards naturalistic ethic. He translated into Latin and Arabic treatises on geomancy and experimentus, inspired by Quintilian. Composed the Mathematicus, a poem about an astrological prediction. Okay, we need to look up this mathematicness. We are addicted to good stuff, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Super fun. Super fun. This journey is super fun. Ooh. Oh, that's always a red flag, isn't it, Chinaki? That's a red flag. It's like, girl, you're here with me. What you doing? I'm trying to get busy with you, not with your ex, right? It's okay. We're learning and growing. Just because of that, Chinaki, well, that's good. At least you know, right? Like you know what you want and what you deserve. That's a good feeling, right? So much in our lives, I feel, especially like Lindsey. Lindsey has lived a lot of her life like feeling insufficient, you know what I mean? Like not good enough, like not worthy. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I'm freaking amazing. How did I ever doubt myself back in the day? I don't know. Kendall, yay. Oh, thank you, Kendall. When is Mother's Day? That's a whiles away for still, friend. You're gonna have to wish me that again later. Can't house a red flag for back shots. Well, I mean, it's up to you. Funny. Hello, fellow weird one. How's our lives going? Flowing, learning, loving, growing. I'm super happy I have tomorrow off because But when I got home, I did some meditating, and it was silent because it was before Jack got home. And I was just listening, and I could hear all these like voices. And then I saw everything in ones and zeros, pixelated ones and zeros all over the place. And I opened up the door. Oh, stop. Meditation. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, you're traveling. Where are you traveling? Where are you going? Hee hee hee. I do work, but not all the time. I only work when I want to work. I decided a long time ago that I'm only going to do what I want to do. And if I don't want to do it, I ain't going to do it. I spent way too much of my life worrying about, you know? Oh, Chicago. That's fun. Where are you going next? Or are you just staying present in Chicago? I can understand that too. Presence is a thing. It's actually one of the most important things. Presence in communication. Grace. Grace is another big one. Oh, you guys, I don't know. Somebody tell me what's going on, man. Just tell me. If you know what's going on, tell me. What's going on? You look like Frances McDormand, one of my favorite actresses. Ah, that's cool. I'm down. I've always wanted to be an actress since I was a little chit. Sat Chit Ananda. Remember what we should do with our life right now. What should we do with our life? I think what I should do is take this bra off, right? Yeah, that's okay to do, right? Bear with me a second. Ah, so much better. Oh, get my arm in. Get your arm in the hole. I'm here for a corporate meeting. All is good. Corporate can be a little superfluous. I like that. That rolls off the tongue quite well. Superfluous. I'm probably not even saying it right. Superfluous. Let's see. Pretentious. Pretentious. What does pretentious mean? To me, pretentious means like they're really wound tight, like really uptight people. Uptight. I have not seen Frances McDormand. Funny, but he sounds amazing. I mean, it's us. Utopia. The reconciliation of subject and object comes through utopia. In utopia, romantic the nostalgic regret that our dream of rationally conquering the world is blocked by a limit that we try unceasingly, but perhaps vainly, to overcome, is united with the messianic expectancy. Utopia foresees the kingdom of the children of God, of Thomas Munzer, the kingdom of freedom in which the exploitation of man by man ceases. At this time will come that unification and identification of subject and object. This is talking about the Aquarian age. What? Let's see. Cheyenne, the day you fall in love with suffering, your suffering ends. What do you think? Yes. 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 Right? Count yourself worthy. I can understand that. Wrap my mind around that. Do you live in that moment? Do you? Yeah, I need to find a pen. That's the wrong side. I got this. At first, never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. Oh my gosh, sometimes I am hilarious. Okay, I need to see what her name was. Frances McDormand. Okay, I'm not saying that I will remember completely, but I will try. Well, to have wrong picks, you have wrong sides. So they go 2 and 1, don't you think? Because what do you mean wrong picks? If it's not a wrong side, then it couldn't be a wrong pick, right? At all ever. Listen, things are just unfolding as they are. Like what? We really don't have much control here other than what you just said, Funny. Just pick. Ace the levels on this game. Ace the levels on the game. Ace the levels on the game. Ace the levels on the game. Oh, let's keep reading this. Okay. At this time will come that unification and the identification of subject and object, which Bloch claims Marx foresaw when he spoke of the future historicization of nature and naturalization of man. It is thus from man that the world expects its realization. And the realization of the world process coincides with the self-realization of man. The Marxist pediological theory of reflection will no longer be needed, since knowledge itself will be overcome by hope, and the object as object will disappear, and it will no longer be the having become, but rather pure process, the becoming. Interesting. Okay, let's see what else this is. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find where it's stopping talking about things. Okay, here it goes. Bloch's solution has been to develop one vast comprehensive vision of reality, combining the original institutions of the Old Testament and apocalyptic literature with the dynamic and messianic elements in Marxism. Bloch's very language reveals this mixture of ancient and modern, difficult and intense. It echoes both recent expressionism and the language of the Bible and of mystical literature. The past is for Bloch not something fixed in an unreachable dimension, its cultural wealth to be discarded in order to start anew, but a dynamic field of research still of use to man. That's interesting. So it sounds like I need to research this Bloch guy. Yeah. If you pick them wrongly, they tend to be the wrong side, but the pen always has the right side. Okay. Today I was on a metamorphic journey. Yes, tell me about it, Funny, if you don't mind. I much would love to have some vibracious communications. I'll wait. The other day I went to the beach. Shakti and Shanti. The other day I went to the beach and I totally connected to all of the elements, right? Because I went into the water, right? So we got water element, earth underneath my feet, right? Sun, fire, wind, right? It was really amazing. And I was like, y'all, the fifth element's here. It's not going to be weird. Funny. No, just share it. If you're okay with sharing it, I am most gracious to hear about it. We're just doing our best out here, learning and living and growing. Me too, you know. Me too. Baby, I love you way every day. Yeah. I wanna tell you I love you way. That's okay, funny. No worries. You did pretty good. Other than the, oh no, that's just two S's. Oh, you did good then. Nalip, I haven't traveled the world too much. I've gone to Guatemala and Portugal, Canada, the United States, Hawaii. No, but that's part of the United States. That's it. It's not too much. I would love to travel way more. I want to go to India. That is my next big trip, is to India. And I'm excited about it. Unless the good Lord says, no, you going to Machu Picchu in Peru, girl. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Automatic said, oh, hell no. Yes. Now I have achieved a certain level of proficiency in writing that it pars with native speakers. Very good, funny. Now please do tell me about your metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. It's actually quite funny because I sang a song today about metamorphosis at school. So it's just me creating my existence through you. Thank you, funny, for assisting. Okay. Automatic notification says last few live streams before this one were Indians cutting fish with Ew. I don't think I want to see that either. I totally agree. Hi, Jacob. I do believe in plant medicine for sure, right? I mean, it's the good Lord. It's the Holy Soma. Dig it. Please come to Northeast India, completely different from the mainland India. I don't want to be in the city. That's not what I desire at all. I want to be out in nature, doing the whole Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hello, Ryomi. Yes, Soma, right? Yeah. Super fun. Automatic says, although honestly, if I could travel anywhere else, I'm a country to I'd even go to India. Yeah. What would be your favorite place to go? Automatic, like if you could choose anywhere, like right now, I'm going. Jacob says, is cannabis good or bad? I can't decide. Well, Jacob, if you can't decide if cannabis is good or bad, then you should not partake in it at all. At all. Because you shouldn't partake in something that you think is bad. And you shouldn't partake in something that could possibly be bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if you thought cannabis was good, then you could do it. But you have to really believe that because it really is about what we believe. Ooh, so today I happened to get my third promotion in third year. Hi, by you, friend. I work here with a team that's full of people from all over the world, and I can speak to them freely. However, please wait for the conclusion. Nalip says, yes, that is Northeast India, all forest. Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Neilp. It's great. I don't need to fart right now, but maybe. Oh, Greece. Yeah, Greece. Oh, yeah, I totally do Greece. Italy. Yeah, for the eternal sun, I agree with you. I'm in Washington State in the United States of America, and I'm like, this is too cold. At least it's getting to be summer, and it's kind of summer. So, you know what I mean? So it's kind of getting nicer, but tisk, tisk, tisk. This temple requires sun. That's all it's telling us, is that our temple literally requires sun. Washington State. Are you close by, Automatic? I'm always waiting to find somebody. One of these days, I'm going to find somebody that lives in Mount Vernon, Washington. And I'm going to be like, oh, you're my friend. Let's go be friends. Tiptoe through the tulips. Literally, since it's Skagit Valley, that's kind of funny. I didn't even mean it to be funny. Anyways, I think if my kids watch this video, they're going to be like, Mom's really weird now. I love you, babies. I've always been weird. Further up north, but okay. So you in Canada then? Or north to Alaska. Did you guys know that Alaska is twice the size or 3 times the size of Texas? I just learned this. I am 44 years old. This body is 44 years old, and I just learned this. Okay, go Puck. It says, I'm in that mental space where like, yes, funny. Yeah, I can resonate. And also, if you don't mind, like, I'm noticing that I'm like faltering at the words that should be speaking to these people because I really don't have anything to say. So I'm like, it's funny. I love Florida. I have no desire to go to Alaska. I don't like the cold. Automatic said if I could just lay in the sun for half a day and just do nothing, that's why Italians are considered lazy. If the weather was like that, everyone was chill. I'd just be lay back, right? Agree with you, Automatic. Oh, a grizzly versus a black bear? Well, listen, I'm like Daniel in the lion's den, so I'm not going to even talk about that because it will never happen to me. And I create my reality, and I do a lot of hiking, and I do not consent to grizzly bears or black bears coming at me all crazy. I will give them my sandwich, and they will say, thank you. And I will slowly walk away. Glorious. I've already seen it. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Okay, let's see. Although Bloch is generally known in the West as a major Marxist philosopher, he has drawn on a far wider heritage, which includes classical German thought, Christian and Jewish mysticism, Neoplatonism, and even the esoteric speculation of the Zohar. Wow. His major work, Das Prinzip Hoffnung, gives the impression that Bloch, although claiming that the economic element is fundamental, regulates it to a secondary level and focuses his attention on what matrix theory regards as only a superstructure, the problem of intellectual culture. According to Bloch, all reality is meditation, or the subject-object relation, a dynamic relation that tends ultimately towards the final goal of the reunion of subject and object. The two become one. The Urgrund, the primordial stuff prior to the distinction before subject and object, matter and spirit, is moved by an obscure, immediate cosmic impulse, which Bloch terms hunger, and contrasts with Freud's libido. After subject and object have been distinguished, Bloch claims this hunger remains essential to both subject and object. Thus, the reality of both subject and object is in the future because they're anticipating it. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. Okay, and that's not because I'm not capable, it's just meaningless. I'm in that mind where I'm torn between this meaning and resigning and back up and funny. You know what I would say already, but you'll figure it out too. Yeah, just have so much fun. Hello, 1-star rating. Yay. Oh yes, Odin's Day and Mercury's Day. Look at you spreading little spurts of knowledge. Thank you so much, 1-star. Did everybody know that? Wednesday is also known as Odin's Day and also as Mercury's Day. Everything is part of the ginormous tapestry of life that we are uncoding slowly but surely. Thank you so much. Just living. Automatic. With cold, we invented things because we had to survive. No, we worked to relax, of course. Natural truck. I really miss out here in Poland. Ah, Poland. Nice. Maybe this doesn't make sense to you, and that's okay. Just ignore it. No, it makes sense, Funny. It completely makes sense. Are you kidding me? This live stream is about yummy things. Yummy. It's just about love, life, supporting each other, understanding that we're all trying to figure this out and none of us know what's really going on. That's really about it. Automatic says, although would it price be as much as if it was common as air, it would just become obnoxious heat. Oh, that's interesting. What do I make of it? Funny, you are in the ascension of your being, right? You're turning the page. What are you going to choose to turn your page? Are you going to choose to live the corporate life and to, pay into the mundane mediocrity of repetition? Or are you going to free yourself, especially since you just got the raise, like work like 6 more months, bank all of that, or maybe you have tons of bank already and it don't matter. You know what I mean? And then just go and do it. Even if you just do it for a year, just do it. That's cool. And swoop by Washington, man. I'll meet you at Seattle. Let's go together, man. I'm down. Super funny, super funny. If we are an object having subjective experience, then we call object is not object at all. No, avatar. Nilt said, there's a meditation in India where you're not allowed to talk to anyone for 7 days, not a word, simple food. After you come off, your brain is detoxed from the world. Your brain, please, when I go to India, I shall partake. I can imagine the silence for 7 days. Could you imagine breaking the silence after 7 days? I'd be like, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Funny. What? You better sit on that. I'm not even going to consent to that comment you just said. You're going to think about that first. Why? You're going to ask yourself why? Why? But I'm not going to lie. I could pick up and go to India right now too. And I don't. And I could. So just mirroring that to me. Thanks. Funny. Risk It says, wow, are you insecure about your gray hair? No way. I love my gray hair. I think it's freaking powerful. Yummy says, ma'am, give me a reason so I don't go to school tomorrow because I hate school. How old are you, Yummy? And why do you hate school? Funny says, I think my metamorphosis depends on that courage. Oh, the plot thickens, Funny. So this is what you're standing on the cusp of. Changing to live or staying to die. That's it. I told you guys, the world is changing. The Aquarian age is coming in. The Aquarian age requires us to live from our heart source, from the be here now presence, every moment of every existence. Tomorrow doesn't matter. Yesterday doesn't matter. All that matters is right here now. We're with you. Automatic says, it's all about what you are willing to give up and trade in. If you travel all over the world and live that way, you won't have a family and children. The thing is, the rat race isn't a race at all. Ooh, Automatic, what is it? Risk It said, if only Indians were that quiet on buses and in public places as they are during that ritual. I've never ran into loud Indians, but I live in Washington State. They're always super reserved and quiet this side of the world. Oh, funny. Then guess what else is going to happen? The next part of your journey is going to start. You still have all the criteria to, be able to apply to a different job that is just as high ranking, right? Yeah. You're 15 and you hate math, like you really, really hate it. Yes, I feel you, Yummy. I am 44 years old and I am learning 6th grade math. Okay. Seriously, math has never been my forte either. But at 15, you are going to have a lot more math. So what I suggest you do is to talk to your teachers or talk to your parents and let them know, hey, I'm having a really hard time with math. Can I please get a tutor? And then work for it. In college, I had to take the lowest math in 3-month increments. Think about that. But I did it and I passed and I felt more confident because of that, you know? Yes, Jackie? Oh, you left more? Listen, what time does that say up there? Okay, you got 15 more minutes. Oh, thanks for sharing. Thanks, Jackie Chan. Don't come in that video because you don't have a shirt on. Calm down. That's empty, bro. Screw. Okay, put it in the recycling. That's goofy. Okay, let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Risk for it. I don't think that was racist. I don't think that's racist. See, I think that we have fallen away from the real meaning of racism. What did he say that was wrong? If only Indians were that quiet on the bus, that's his opinion, that people of the Indian race are loud. Puerto Ricans are loud too. That's not racist. That's what we are. Let's see. Oh, funny. I suffer from that too. What if it's the wrong choice? What if it's the wrong choice?
Suffer from what?
No, thank you, Jack. Open your mind to see. Ask for clarity. Literally, when you go to bed tonight or right now, if you're in available space, you feel confident, say, I request information about this new thought of mine. Whatever, however you want to say it. I don't know how you want to say it, but give permission to your team to assist you. And then all of a sudden you'll start being like, oh, and you'll see things. It's really interesting. Okay, let's see. Can you tell me about the Aquarian age that you mentioned? Ooh, yes. Okay, so we have rolled with the Piscean age, right? The fish, right? Jesus. I know everybody's like, okay, hold on a second. Search elsewhere. Enjoy. Don't think about the extreme useful. Me. And Peel says, please understand it's diverse. It's the same. Everywhere is diverse. Can you buy and put? No, I cannot. Automatic. Everything is racist. If anything is said. Yeah, I can understand that automatic. And I think that's goofy. I think we need to, I watched a thing, pull me back, reel me, but I watched a thing by Samuel L. Jackson, right? And one of the guys, it was when everything was starting to happen, right? Like all the BLM and stuff like that. And, the guy, the person who was interviewing Samuel L. Jackson, he says, how do we get rid of racism? Like, how are we going to do this? Like, this is a big deal, right? And Samuel L. Jackson said, you have to stop talking about it. We have to move forward. Leave it in the past. It freaking happened, man. But you got to let it go so we can move forward. Because I know we're not racist people for real anymore.
Backwards.
Yeah. No, thank you. Right? No, thank you. That's up to you and Dad, puppy. You can't talk to me about that. You gotta ask Dad.
We put Isaac's book in that back.
I know, you gotta bring it back.
Isaac's back, though. Yeah, today.
I don't know. Turn off the breaker, Larry. Hello, Aldous. Okay, Aquarian age. So we have rolled on the Piscean age for the last, gosh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many cycles, right? Like you have the yugas. That's like a cycle. I don't even know how long it is, like 25,000 years or something like that, right? Then you have the age, like how long the signs are in certain signs in like the astronomical things. But anyways, we're moving from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age, and the master of the Aquarian age is Master Saint Germain, the purple flame, right? The violet flame. And he is the next, quote unquote, I guess I could say Christ-like figure, but that's not really it, though. He's just like the lead, like the usherer, right? Like, oh, I'm opening the curtains for you guys. And when we walk into this, like the Piscean age is mind-centered. So it's like building structure, right? Like all the structure that you see out in the world, right? Learning these structural things, building wheels, fire, all these things are Piscean age. But now we're going into the Aquarian age, and the Aquarian age is heartfelt. It's through the heart. And so now with all the structure that has already been, we're going to move in and like reconstruct things through our hearts rather than just in our minds. Can you please stop?
Okay.
Thank you. And it's interesting and it's new and it's I'm not going to use the word scary, but it's kind of like, because we really don't know where we're walking into. But I can guarantee that it's a space on where in our Bible, right, the Christian Bible, it talks about how in the new world, it'll be like crystal glass everywhere, so shiny, so beautiful, nothing, no more tears, no nothing. Imagine that. Bunny says, no, who says non-white versus white? Be any class of people. If you paint a picture that's negative, it is quite racist. You entitled to it, but it's still racism. I don't believe in that. I don't think so. But I come from a different generation too, right? Every generation believes different things. But that's not going to generation groups need to act the same, never let go of the happening infinite spiral of hate. But let's not see that anymore. See, that's the Aquarian age too, is dropping that infinite spiral of hate. Who taught us to be that way? The programmers. Drop the program. No, not yet, Pierre. I know, Randy. It's a thing. The public school system is no bueno right now. It's going to be better here where I'm at least. It's going to get better as it slowly, brings the kindergarten and the preschools up and up and up. But we have a funk up in there. Holy cow. Real Me says, so when does it start? It's already started. It started when Pluto moved into Aquarius. And Pluto will be in Aquarius, I think, for like the next 400 years or something like that. I mean, I could be wrong about all these numbers. But something like that. You'll figure it out. It's your journey. What do you want?
You know that vision you had of the ones and O's?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're not interrupting me. Go ahead.
What that means is you're not supposed to follow the programming. You're supposed to write your own.
I'm supposed to write my own program.
Yes. That's what that means.
I can roll with that.
That just occurred to me.
Just now?
Yeah.
Woo! Michael be getting downloads.
Did it occur to you?
No, but now it makes sense.
You just write your own program.
Which we know, right? Yeah. But are we really enacting it? You know what I mean?
Wow.
Which means we don't 100% like believe in it. Which means we have more growth to have. But that's why we're here. Learning, growing, learning. I'll be right back. This is delicious popcorn. I love popcorn. Where's her hair? Bro, I'm only 10 years older than you. That's not that much. I have many friends younger.
I'm sorry.
Really, you're fine.
Are you done?
No, I just gave water.
Break time.
Break time. Water break.
The other water.
Water break. All right. I'm back and I got my water for hydration purposes. Right here. We are funny. So how did Lowe's go? Was cool?
Oh, we looked up Home Depot. Yeah. He's got everything he needs. Still haven't heard back from the electrician.
That's weird.
But I think it has to be inspected. But he doesn't have the plugs in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Switches or anything. So
Okay.
maybe
Makes sense.
the wire. Anyway.
Do you as white Americans not see a problem with becoming a minority in your own former country? It's what I wonder about, because in my country, it would be insanity. Well, what did America think? They're going to bring in a bunch of people and eventually, what? Like eventually it's all going to be a humongous melting pot anyways. And regardless, it's the human race. That's what we are. A ginormous melting pot of humans. What's a human, anyways? Peace and power. You love, brother, brother, brother. Fundamentally different. I don't know, man. All I know is I don't like what we got going on right now too much because we're kind of mean to each other. And it's not good. And we got to break that. It's goofy. It's really, really goofy. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to the situation that we're facing. We are all here on this planet. We were all created by the same freaking thing. Stardust. But it's not going to be a melting pot, but a pot where white people are a tiny fraction of the rest. Who cares? What do you think the white people should just kill all the colored people?
But don't you think?
What's going to happen? That's goofy.
Just a fraction.
Black people are just a fraction of people as well, and so are Puerto Ricans. I don't drive a Subaru, Joe, but I'm going to be driving a Subaru. Thank you for the confirmation. A Subaru Rex STI.
Is that your little red car?
No, I'm not having a red car. It's going to be pearl white.
You missed that.
Programming. But it's more about identity, national identity. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Freaking dig it. I still freaking dig it. Do you drive a Subaru, Joe? Excuse me. Those enchiladas were danky.
Are you burping them up?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Why do you not care about your identity? Why? Because my identity is not real. My identity is a program that I've been told what I am. Does that make sense? Why should what this temple is have anything to do with any type of claim at all in this entire understanding of what this universe is? Do you think one race is better than another? Au contraire. We're all the same. I made shrimp tacos, yet we're all different. Or not tacos, enchiladas, just like Michael said. And yet we're all different. We're all the same, and yet we're all different. What a conundrum is that? Wrap your mind around that one. Are you reading Jackie your story?
Yeah.
I think he asked you that. And
Yes, and I said I would when I was done.
okay, cool. Yes, a picture of water. That is the Aquarian age. Oh, yes. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? It all points to the same thing. Super fun. I mean, NFT. I love you and I support you in your truth. Do I agree? No. But does that matter? No. It says, automatic. You are putting racist things into my mouth. That's your programming kicking in. Media told you everything racist and you're reflecting it. Sure, that could be a thing, but I'm telling us, let's walk away from it. Let's walk away from it. Pookza says, what do you think about the connection between www and 666? I don't think that there's a connection between www and 666. I believe that 666 is carbon, the mark of man, which confirms in the Bible and in our scientific-based knowledge. Dog lover, hello. And apologies if you feel like I was putting racist things in your mouth because I wasn't trying to do that. It's just communications. Just communications. Learning, growing. All of us learning, growing. I wish it would get warmer again. It was 83 degrees. And then the next day, it was 55. What? Unfair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. So, anyway. Oh, nice, dog. West Coast or East Coast? Oh, nope. Wisdom for the day. Okay, I got it. Today, Penn State released their research or whatever, like a scientific paper on if you work out your muscles, like your ab muscles, right? Like scrunch them, you push your cerebrospinal fluid up into your brain and it becomes like a pumper ball. And when you're doing it, it pumps it up and it goes into your brain and cleanses. It's like a shower for your brain. So do that, right? That's the knowledge of the day. Also, start asking questions. Why? Why do I do this? Why does this make me angry? Why does this make me cry? Why do I smoke cigarettes? Why do I drink beer? Why do I, whatever, whatever is ailing you, why do I do this thing? Oh, West Coast, cool. I live in Burlington, Washington. It's really close to you. I like Florida. That's the interesting thing. White Americans don't feel their identity because they are used to. Hold on one second. Are you talking to me like I'm a white American? Is that what's going on right here? I think that could be our discrepancy. I'm not a white American. My husband is a white American, but I'm not a white American. I'm a Puerto Rican American. Automatic, the biggest issue for America is its two-party system. Oh, I know. Yes, agree with you, Automatic. It's coming down. All of it is coming down. Do know these things. NFT says, well, at least she's respectfully ran into a witch earlier on live and only said Jesus' name and she literally started, oh my gosh, stop it. NFT, you was exercising the demons. No, I support you. I support you. I support everybody. Because listen, what's Jesus utmost? Love. That's all that matters. That's love. Well, who am I is the wrong question to ask, because who am I is I am that I am. That's who I am. But this temple, this avatar, this character in this game is named Lindsey. And it's Puerto Rican and German. French Canadian too. So it's not American. So I think you're... I can understand what you're saying, Aaron. The feminists broke up the family, but who encouraged the feminist movement? Think about these things. Think about these things. Let's see. We all drink, smoke, gamble, and do all these detrimental things to compensate for the lack of happiness and to fill the void. Exactly, Automatic. So let's figure out how and why do we do that? You know what I mean? What is the core, right? We're taught that we need to find these roots and pull them out because they don't belong to us. They were programmed into us. Neil says, when I ask why, the root of the problem always go back to childhood and parents. Hey, but parents are humans too. Exactly. And the fact that you know that is beautiful. So now you have to understand it from a different perspective. Do you have a good relationship with your parents right now? Maybe that's weighing in the balance just a little bit. You know what I mean? Also, your parents could actually be your father and mother internally, spiritually. And that could be a thing too. So many factors. Automatic says, the rich do not drink that much. The poor man does because the cheapest type of entertainment is alcohol. I can agree with that as well, Atomic. Let's write a news story. Well, that isn't so. Oh, like a bandsaw? I don't think I like bandsaws. My grandpa was a wood person. I think the bandsaw is that loud one, right? No, thank you. I'm sorry. Should I be quieter? We all know the richest pushed feminist propaganda because they realized it would make women work as well. It was good at first, and then it became a tool. Exactly, automatic. You can see right through it. I like you. Grocery store replace the farm. Yeah, that's a thing happening too. But listen, we can reverse all of this. As you're talking about it, Aaron, and automatic, but I know that you're just conversing, so whatever. And nobody's in the wrong anyways, ever. But as you're talking about it, you're giving energy to it. So why not switch it and be like, oh, we're finally going to realize that our farmers are like, we should be holding them up almost like the sports, people or whatever, like, because they're making our food. Yeah, that's interesting. But we got to switch our point of view. Oh, I know, automatic. I know what they're doing, and I'm glad that you know what they're doing because it's goofy. Oh, exactly, Aaron. It's the sophists, you guys. That's what they're called. They're called the sophists. They're the ones that realize, oh, this is powerful information to know that we are source energy and that we create our reality. Let's slowly but surely, and of course they used religion. I am sorry to say it, and I know that twerks some melons, but you don't have to let it twerk your melon, okay? Because they killed Jesus, they killed the prophets. They continued on and on and on to program us, and we were willing, because once we started falling asleep, it just flew on like dominoes. But now it's time to wake up. We got to wake up. We got to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I have been with a black guy before. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Yep, on a journey of healing the inner child, but one can't really heal everything. It's like how the waves of the shores comes in and goes. Oh, right. Yeah, I agree with you. Nope. Still some things come up inside of me. Yeah. But guess what? Then we see it and we're like, oh, hello, little friend. I thought I sent you away with love and care and grace. And then you do it again and just whatever. Dependency or independent? Independent, of course. Yes, Jesus is love. And may I say, if there were more people like you, respectful, intelligent, understanding, even if we don't agree or agree fully, we can dust it. Yes, NFT. And that has to be the energy that we're moving into. It has to be. It has to be. I'm so tired of the goofiness. Oh, yes, Jesus does love me. Are you kidding? Jesus is me. Like, hello. Automatic says, yeah, but we won't because as humans, okay, well, I'm not going to consent to your communications anymore because I believe we will. So this conversation that we're talking about downing and the negative story and how we have been, because I totally agree with you. We have been like this, but let's move into a new energy where we offer grace to each other so we can learn and we can grow, change things. I said, yes, I have been with a black guy. I already said that. I said that. Dwight says, why is YouTube filled with these crazy people that speak like GTA secondary characters? What's GTA secondary characters? I'm not a secondary character. I'm a primary character. Why you American people are so interested? I'm not interested in races. Booksa. No, that was Automatic's conversation, not mine. No, I do not, Galoo. If the governments wanted and benefited fixing issues, I know, they'd fix them overnight. It would be instantaneous. That's why I'm saying the Aquarian age brings death to everything that doesn't uphold the light. Just wait. It's coming. No. Bump. No spamming, please. You are literally a white Caucasian person. I'm not white, but I don't care either because that's irrelevant to the journey. It's irrelevant to the journey. Yes. Grace will not bring a new system, a new world, blood will. Well, listen, so here's the thing, Automatic. I can agree with what you're saying. There might have to be a battle. There might be. But If there is, it's not premeditated, and it happens because of the will of source energy wills it to happen to the darkness. So I agree with you, but I'm also going to do my darndest to try to assist with my creative capabilities, right? For us to hope God, if he is, will bring a greater world. So you don't act is what they want. No, I don't sit by and hope that God's going to bring a better world. What? That God resides inside of you. We have to be the change. We have to be the change. That's how you choose God. That's how you choose God, is by being the active change in your life. By smiling to that person who's being a complete douchebag to you, because you don't know what's going on in their life. And when you offer grace, you offer them a mirror to see the availability of grace and a higher chance of offering that grace to others. And it's okay that we disagree. It doesn't matter. NFT says, bro, no, tell me I'm banned. I can't see chat. Bro, I was fucking. You did not. You did not get banned. Did you get banned? Don't get banned. I didn't ban you. I hope you're still here. Oh, a little bit of water came out of my mouth. But it is 8:30 and I am tired, so let's read a little bit of this knowledge book and then we'll head out, okay? Okay, ready? Perspectives we did not have. Oh, hold on one second. Let me read higher. Yes, but the change doesn't come from hoping. No, the change comes from action, but it's an individual action, I feel, more than a grandeur action, right? Like a grandiose, like we're marching in. But if need be, yes, we could all unite underneath the common thread of humanity and knock the crap out of whatever is going on out of here. It's ridiculous what's going on out here. It's ridiculous. I do not consent. Call from the pen of the golden age. Do not ever forget that mankind always esteems its own intellect. Divine manifestations appear in each person in different ways. The ever-changing mankind cannot determine the limits of learning. The foundations of the dome of the cosmos has been laid through worship. The preeminent, all-merciful has shed light on everyone on this path, but mankind could not perceive anything in depth. This book is a call. It will propagate the commands of the firmament to the entire universe in accordance with the universal theory. This single book, which is dictated to you, is the common book of the entire universe. All the books which had been revealed to earth from the same channel until today, with the command of our Lord, had been to examine and to evolve humanity. Now, with this single book, which you hold in your hands, you are personally tested. Our friends who attain a genuine consciousness of this sacred period will be integrated in the light of this universal book. This last period of resurrecting, which we call the period in which the heavens will be open, is the time corresponding to the last years of the ending of the 20th century. Our goal is to assemble all our terrestrial brothers and sisters under the same roof. The commands we receive are the commands of the divine. Since the beginning of this year, everyone is performing his or her duty in the framework of the commands he or she has received. Oh, let's see. What are we doing here? We're talking more. Yes, but the changes are okay. Perspective. Puxa says, without the mark of the beast, you can't buy seller. The mark of the beast is carbon. Carbon is 6. 6, 6, 6. Look it up. Carbon is what man is made out of. It's the earth element. There is no mark of the beast. It is what the programmers have taught you, so you stay away from knowledge that will assist you. Interesting, huh? Just like Jesus said, he said the Antichrist, right? He said there are many Antichrists already there. Pay attention. Let's see, Automatic says, I am almost 16 years old, so it's the most I can do. You are an interesting person. Peace be on you, and maybe joy, and I know it will not be upon for I know it will not be upon you. Automatic. Why? Why do you not believe that joy and peace will be upon you? Hey, Jim, do your booty warrior stuff. Bow, 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 bow. Is our son asleep?
He's laying down with his relaxing music on.
Nice. Our dragons love tacos.
Cute.
You're cute.
Are you still on?
Well, yeah, but I'm almost done. I'm just finishing with a couple people in here.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Hang around.
Hang
Probably go
around.
to bed soon.
I'm tired too. You haven't been wearing your medicine bag. How come?
Medicine bag. Oh, I don't know. I forgot about it. I don't know. I just forgot about it.
Oh, I don't know. Michael, here's a question for you. Who was a bigger jerk? John Wayne Gacy or Jeffrey Dahmer?
The question is redundant. I mean, they were both jerks.
He says the question is redundant. They were both jerks.
Like, I mean,
They both were not very shiny people.
no. I mean, but they were people, and
Mm-hmm.
we talked about that.
We were just talking about that the other day.
And their, I don't know, what was it, addiction or a compulsion or something.
Mm-hmm.
They knew they were doing wrong, yet they still did it.
Because I've seen enough during my short 16 years of life dreaming to be mediocre as others. Today I'm wise enough to know that dreams are just dreams, and I see what perspectives are ahead of me. Well, you are a teenager. I do remember as a teenager, I wrote a lot of poetry that was very dreary because I thought, woe is me as well. So I hope I see you again, Automatic. I think we can have lots of fun communications. Pooka says, you literally think that smartphones and internet are not relevant to be in the Biblia? What does that mean? What are you trying to say, Pooka? Say it again. Krishna, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I understand that you said Bible, Pooka, but I'm wondering what you think. I literally think that smartphones and internet are not relevant to be in the Bible. I don't understand. Could you make me some tea too, husband?
Put enough in the order.
Thanks, man. Okay, we're going to keep reading this too. I'll read for your Pooka comment. Excuse me. The opening brain codes of mankind have advanced on the path of learning until today and are still continue to advance during the lives after this. There will be no more crawling. For this reason, with the request of the divine realm, we have notified only our Mevlana code with the mission of explaining the truth to our preeminent friends who have pledged themselves to the resignation medium on the path of worship. Yeah, that'll be a perfect one. Thank you. I feel a pimple growing right there. AI learned pagan witchcraft and contains sentient demon experience. I don't agree with that, Joseph. Automatic says, I am just a teenager, but I can see my nearest future and my path of happiness has already been blocked off very early on. Maybe I'll reach it one day. Not one day soon, surely. Well, I love you. So, know that.
Sleepy time.
Do not forget that your most perfect religious books, which have been revealed from the divine level, had always enlightened you on the path of goodwill, tolerance, peace, brotherhood, love, work, and learning. Unfortunately, your societies have degenerated those sacred books. Now, this book again explains to you one by one with all clarity the same suggestions which are the essence of all the books. There is no fanaticism and bigotry at the level of God. Everything in nature is pure and shining. Chaos is not in God, but in his servants. The undeveloped state of the Islamic society is due to this fact. Now this book is revealed as a command of the divine from the consciousness code of Atarak Republic to the Mevlana code, which is in the Anatolian channel. Our call is the slogan of the Mevlana, who have achieved the highest possible degree of humanity. Okay. Come, come, come. No matter who you are, do come. Whether a Mazdian or an atheist, this place is not a door of repentance. Do come, even if you have reversed your penitence 1,000 times. Your heart is a seat of prostration. Perform your worship there. Come, our embrace is open to all human brothers and sisters. This book is rendered effective because during this period it was thought necessary to make the explanation of the essence of the Quran and the religious books. Our goal is to introduce the genuine human being to the entire humanity. Oh yeah, let's see what you say. You said, yeah, Hinduism, yeah, for sure. Automatic. It's not just societies that have degenerated them, but all these governments that curve them to fit their agenda and their power. If humans have received holy scriptures, then they have been corroded. Oh, for sure, automatic. They have been extremely corroded, used as propaganda, right? Used as programming. Ew. No, thank you. But the truth is still in there. We just need to figure it out ourselves instead of somebody teaching us, hey, this is what it says. So when I'm talking to you guys, all I'm talking to you is about Lindsey's journey and Lindsey's life with Baron and Michael and Jack, you know? I'm just learning, growing. Puxa says smartphones and internet. It's the most powerful tool the humanity have. Yeah. Yes, we can't live without a Gmail. You need to make your papers, receive your salary pay. Yes, I agree with you, Puxa. Okay, see you later, automatic. You really think that's not relevant enough to be in the Bible? Well, it is relevant enough to be in the Bible, but they didn't know. They didn't know at that time, right? And if you think about it, some did, because if you look at like ancient scripts or ancient drawings and stuff, there's certain things that are like in all the drawings across all of the whole planet. So some things, there's this little square thing. Who knows? I don't know. But I am gonna head out of here. Me and the husband are gonna enjoy some tea. So have fun. Good luck. Don't die. Hi, Mochi. I'm leaving. You caught the tail end. How you doing? You feeling good? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. No, don't be sorry, Mochi. It's cool. I mean, we're here. Are you doing well? I think my husband is laughing at me. Thank you, Rashawn. Yeah, come on in, honey. Focus out, yeah. I don't believe that the mark of the beast is what people have taught us it is. I don't believe baptism is the same thing that people have taught us it is, and I don't believe circumcision is the same thing. I also don't believe the resurrection is the same thing. There's so many different things. You really got to read the Bible. These people aren't treating you right. Yay, Mochi. That makes me happy. Yay. Yay. I'm proud of you too. Good job. Learning, growing, learning, growing. All right. I'm out of here. Love you guys. Have a good night. See you later, Rashawn.